Hey, what's going on? It's Medic. And on this channel, we discuss everything law enforcement motorcycle club related. And on this episode, your club's history. I filmed this episode on May 25th, 2020, Memorial Day. And behind me is a list of names of those men and women that paid the ultimate sacrifice so we, that's right, us in the United States, can have our freedom. And I'd like to thank you guys and your family for that. Thank you very much. That's what led me to this episode today, was history. Your club's history. You know, who started your club? Where did it get started? How did it come about? You know, these things are very important to the MC community. And there's deep tradition in the LEMC community as well. Did you know that the oldest motorcycle club started in 1903, the Yonkers Motorcycle Club? The next one didn't come up until 1907. After that, World War II breaks out. After the war, these brothers were looking for that same togetherness feeling that they had back overseas in the war. Then comes the infamous Hollister 1947 party, and the term the one percenter is born. And that's when some of your older 1%, your dominant clubs, it started is after World War II. Then after that, the Korean War, another extremely bloody war. You know, I heard stories that they were being overrun so bad that when the United States soldier was in his foxhole, he would be standing on dead bodies and putting more dead bodies on front of him to cover him so he could fire at the enemy. Can you imagine being in that situation? Thank you guys for your service. The Vietnam War. After the Vietnam War, this is where quite a few of our dominant clubs started right after that. Another set of brothers, man, just looking for that sense of freedom. And that's what it's like when you're in a motorcycle club. When you're on twos and you're blowing down that highway and backcountry road, chilling, curving, it's hard to explain the sense of freedom that you have. The wind blowing in your face. Look, first time I took my wife for a ride, she was hooked. She was hooked. The first time I seen other brothers that wanted to join a club and they rode in that pack, they were hooked. It's just something about it. And that's what the MC world is about, that sense of freedom, history. So the history is not just when it got started and who started it. The history continues every day, every year, as long as that club is there. So who started it? After that National P was gone, who took over? How did he get picked? What's happened in your club that made those patches what they mean? Don't forget, all those patches mean something. Why is the color red? Is it for the blood of the fallen soldiers? Most likely. Let's not forget Iraq, Afghanistan, all the conflicts the United States have been in. So the next time you want to prospect for an LEMC or an MC, you need to learn that history. These young men and women are dependent on it. Peace.